Well, to all the fight fans around the world, good evening and welcome back from the SSE Wembley Arena, the start of a huge run of weekly domestic and international fight cards around the world. 12 shows, 8 weeks, 7 different countries, and where better to kick it all off than London. 4 years on and just a stone's throw away from where Anthony Joshua defeated Vladimir Klitschko in front of 90,000 at Wembley Stadium. Our current circumstances could not be further from those memories.
And that's going to be just a push or a slip, or call it what you like. Mendoza, since coming over from Nicaragua, has boxed 7 times in Spain and France, making his debut here. He's been in Italy as well, yet to win since he's been based in Europe, and it would be a big shock if he were to get the better of Hobie Price here. Really, the question is, how can Price look against him?
I think the heads come close together there on when they clashed together, when Mendoza hit the canvas. Wasn't a knockdown, I think it was rightly called.
Caught with another left hook as he committed himself there. Mendoza took a body shot as well from Price, a right hand. Takes a shot, Mendoza. You know that from his record anyway. Doesn't get a lot of stoppages. He's one of those. Oh yeah, he doesn't mind mixing it up, but when he's close up, does he, Hobie Price?
No, there's an old saying as well in boxing where you see young prospects like Price coming in and the old man's out of fights. And it's that saying, he's not being old man, he's the one doing the old man to the old man. He's not falling for the old tricks of the trade, getting smothered and head pushed down and the elbow in the face or the palm of the hand in the face. He's actually the one who's instigating it.
No curse at the commentator in this one, Paul. This one is going to go the distance, and he's going to prove me wrong, Mendoza. I didn't think he'd do it, but credit to him. Another 6 rounds of valuable experience for Hobie Price.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 6 rounds of action, we go to referee Bob Williams' scorecard. It reads 60-54 for your winner. He's still undefeated, Ivan Drago, Hobie Price.
Keep him there. And again.
Lovely shot counter, and then brings the right hand into play as well. Very impressive start this from Dalton Smith.
Punch off the fence.
Quick hands, carries a bit of spite as well.
Ellis is making it a bit easier for Smith as well, going the one way all the time. He's constantly moving onto Smith's backhand.
Rock and roll there.
He's a very cerebral, thinking kind of fighter who's just working things out, setting his traps. And it really is very one-sided here. Ellis is seriously up against it here. Tried the lead there, that didn't really work. And he's taking body shots now as well as Smith starts to target downstairs.
Going through the gears a little bit, Smith. I like it as well. The simple stuff will work for Smith. He's doing fine as it is, but if he goes through the gears now and starts with the body shots as well as the uppercuts to the head, he's really trying to put on a show.
Smith just picks his lead shots so well, waiting to bring that backhand back into play.
I was going to say it after the second jab he landed, not the 6th. He's got a lovely jab, Dalton Smith, when he throws it out there as a single shot. It's always usually a feeler to let some big shots go, but when he pokes it out and really fires that jab out, great shot, good right hand.
Yeah. Once again, the head rocks back. Last few seconds, and then another big wobble. You know, you said it earlier, Paul, Steve Gray having a look. This is the kind of fight, because Ishmael Ellis is so gutsy and so brave, and John Pegg might even decide this himself. This is just so one-sided. Somebody might have to step in here and help this fella out. And yeah, it is. It's all over. Yeah. Yeah, and I don't think anybody can have any complaints about that as well. Ellis needed to be pulled out of that, and John Pegg, I'm sure it was him, has done absolutely the right thing there. Save him for another day, because he was, quite frankly, out of his class. And that's no disrespect to Ishmael Ellis. This man looks like a serious, serious contender. Oh, he loads up Reece Mould. Oh, lovely. Two-punch combination, the switch from body to head.
Oh, good left hook.
Much the heavier puncher, doesn't he, Mould? That one was a beauty.
I think he's hurt Wood there.
Yeah, you're not kidding. He hurt him at the end of the previous round. Ripped him through, ripped through that left hook there as well. Now, last 30 seconds of this round, and Mould, I think, knows he's got him in a little bit of trouble, and he is bringing the heavy artillery here in this third round.
Wood doesn't look good at all. He looks hurt, he looks dazed and confused. There's no real urgency to get out of the way of these shots either.
Well, you said it was a tough fight to score through 2 rounds. I don't think the judge is going to have any trouble scoring that third round. Nice body work, and then he softened him off upstairs as well. Well, he's made a big breakthrough here, and now it's spun around completely. Well, there was a wonderful two-punch body combination there that seemed to really sting Mould, and Wood knows. You can just see from the body language here from Reece Mould that he's shaken up.
Great action, really good action, and good to see. And again, just proves me completely wrong.
I was going to say, you told him to get on his bike.
I'm playing it safe. I'm thinking, you've got 12 rounds. This kid hasn't gone past 6. Just get on your bike and box. But he landed that shot really nice there. Left hook, I think it was, that shook Mould up. And now the momentum is now with Wood, and the mental strain
He's
is on
taken another big right hand there, and he's gone. He's gone. Mould hits the deck with still nearly a minute to go in this 4th round, and he doesn't look in a good place at all. The legs are wobbly. They had a little buckle there as well. Well, Wood has completely turned this one around inside a round. How many fights, Paul, and you'll be the man to answer this, how many fights at this level are won in the mind as much as with the body? Oh, down it goes. Now that's another big change around again. He's in real trouble here. Now, is the head going to clear? Oh, look how much time there is here in this 9th round. So for the 2nd time, Reece Mould has been on the floor. Now, can Wood finish him off here? And I think he will. That's it. That does it. What a finish. Wow. Lee Wood has just wiped out Reece Mould just when it looked like Mould was coming back into it. And 7 years on from his first attempt at a British title, Lee Wood is finally British champion, and that is a tough, tough way for this fight to finish for Reece Mould. Barrett's not hanging around. Barrett is boxing really sensibly here, judging the distance well, backing up, making a little bit of separation, forcing Martinez to overreach, and then catching him with those counters like that. We've seen some nice body work. We've seen a couple of his trademark left hooks as well. And Martinez has just got to settle himself down a little bit here as we get inside the final minute of this 2nd round.
Good 1-2 there from Martinez.
Yeah, it's not going to take much. One little lapse in concentration could change things quickly. Chris, I guess it's fair to say we're not surprised by anything we're seeing so far.
No, certainly not. And one thing you have to be aware of with Kiko Martinez is already his head's at quite a low position, but he really drops into range, and that allows him to kind of corkscrew those shots up through the middle, and that's where Barrett has been so vulnerable.
Oh, he's got him. Kiko's landed the left hand. And Zelfa's in a bit of trouble here.
At the same time, punching Zelfa Barrett was trying to land a left hook himself and got caught with one on the chin, and the head followed through from Martinez, as it always does. You know, he's not a dirty fighter, but the head is always there. It's always going to be in play with him. Can't switch off Zelfa Barrett. But again, for me, he's working too hard, too early on. And he's not because he wants to work hard, he's being forced to work hard. And he's moving a lot, and them legs, as I said before, I hope he's fit. I hope he's really put the work in, because this is going to ask questions of him. A little bit of a low one there.
Yeah, on the blind side of the referee as well. At the moment, it looks like he's comfortable again here, having survived a rocky couple of rounds.
I think Martinez has come out well this round, and I was impressed, because I thought, well, after the last round, you've lost the last round. Most of these rounds have been quite close and not necessarily too one-sided. The last round was the most one-sided one that I've saw so far in favour of Barry. And Martinez has come out on the offensive straight away from the first bell, which tells me that he wants to win this fight. It'd be so easy to fall into that pattern and that routine of just losing the rounds and getting through the distance. And he's come out and he's tried to win it. Barrett has improved also in this round.
Well, that's what I was going to say, Paul. You're absolutely right. He's come out looking to try and win this, but I think Barrett has done a very good job of just neutralising what Martinez wants to do.
Caught on Barrett's right eye as well.
Yeah, he reacted to it, and you heard the referee say, that's a shot.
This is a good little period for Martinez. Barrett's coming back now. I think he's realised that he's been caught with a good few too many shots here.
He's throwing them back now. And Kiko Martinez is thinking to himself, you know what? You want to stand and trade, let's go. This suits him, but that won't suit him, the right hand.
Sorry, Nick, the surprising thing is that Martinez's best shots that he's landing are straight shots. They're at an angle, they're coming up, but they're straight shots. This is a Martinez type of fight, isn't it? This is how he always fights. Zelfa Barrett's not fighting the way he usually fights. He's never been pushed back this much.
Oh, he really is being stretched, isn't he? Got a nice left hook in there, and Kiko Martinez just said, if that really is the best you've got, you're in trouble. And he comes straight back. That was a beauty of a left hook. That was the left hook that got him out of trouble against Eric Donovan. No big grandstand finish.
Just keeping the distance well, Barrett, in this round.
But is he doing enough work to take the round in a close fight? That's the question. Well, it's going to come down to the judges.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 12 rounds of action here in London, England, we go to the judges' scorecards. Steve Gray and Bob Williams both scored this bout 118 to 111. Howard Foster scored this contest 116 to 113. All three for your winner by unanimous decision from Manchester,
It's
England,
gone to Zelfa Barrett.
Brown Flash Barrett.
Kiko's reaction, I think, says a lot. I'm not quite sure where you get 118, 111 out of that, but two of the three judges have, and it comes down to, again, what you like. But, boy, I think he knows. I think he knows he's been a little bit fortunate tonight, Zelfa Barrett.
I can't speak Espanol, but...
Warrington needs to be careful. I'm sorry to interrupt you. He needs to be careful. He's been caught 3 times now with big shots.
Not sure he wants to get drawn into a brawl with this fella either.
Warrington landed a big shot early on. Lara was cold. Lara's just landed 2 big shots. One was a big uppercut. There's a cut on Lara's right eye as well. You just see the blood starting to drip down.
I think he's been hurt there, you know.
His hair, Chris.
He really was.
Sorry to interrupt you, but his hair, he looked like he hurt Lara, but he got caught with a left hook at the same time.
Oh, he's got caught again, and he's in real trouble here, Warrington. Another left hook comes in, and there could be a huge shock brewing here in northwest London. Josh Warrington, the IBF champion, undefeated but shaken.
His legs are not his own. He's not steady on his legs.
And he's caught again, another one of those left hands. Down he goes, and Mauricio Lara is on the threshold of a huge shock. Warrington's all over the place. Those legs are completely gone. I don't know how we can let it continue. Well, Howard Foster's giving him every chance, but Warrington's still got 20 seconds to deal with here, and he's all over the place, absolutely all over the place. Now he's still somehow upright.
He needs to take a knee. He needs to just take the knee. Absolutely. Take the knee.
Last few seconds of the round, can Warrington survive? Howard Foster's given him every chance, but he's absolutely out.
The referee needs to stop the fight.
Oh, he's given him a big hand there, Howard Foster. He's helped him out. He can barely get back to his corner. Has to be said as well that I think you guys will agree with me. Howard Foster, for me, in those last 20 seconds of that round, did him a huge favour, letting him get through to the end of the round. A lot of referees would have stopped that.
You know what, Nick? I hope he done him a favour. I hope after the fight he done him a favour. Because he's took far too many shots, Josh Warrington, compared to what he normally does.
There we go again, and another left hook, and he's been shaken by that.
Legs are gone.
Yeah, I'll tell you something.
He's got to step in.
Yeah, he's gone again, left hook, and I don't think he's going to get up from that, and if he does, it's got to be stopped. Yeah, it's waved off all over. Josh Warrington's perfect record collapses in a heap. Beaten in the biggest shock we've seen in a British ring in many a year. Mauricio Lara, the unheralded Mexican, has come in and destroyed Josh Warrington.
Su Ciudad de México, Mauricio Bronco